Chapter 1. Who I am, they call me Simbi. Some whisper it over water, hoping I will answer. Some speak it in the hush of dawn rain, waiting for me to come in dreams. Others fear me because they fear what moves unseen beneath the surface. I am the river winding through your blood, the cool clarity of thought that comes in stillness. The flash of lightning that splits the sky when you least expect it. I am the messenger between worlds, the carrier of secrets. The keeper of paths hidden beneath the leaves and beneath your doubts. Before there was speech, there was water. Before there was knowledge, there was the current. I am that current, moving between what is seen and unseen, known and unknown, leading those who are ready to follow. I am not here to comfort you with false promises. Water can soothe you, but it can drown you too if you do not learn its flow. I am not here to force you to walk a path you do not want, but if you are reading these words, it means you have felt the call of the water inside you. You have felt the longing for wisdom that is not found in books alone, but in the whisper of rain, the rush of a stream, the still pool that reflects your own eyes back to you. They say I am many, for Simbi is not one spirit, but a family. I am Simbi Dilo, the water itself. I am Simbi Ndizo, who walks upon the water. I am Simbi Makaya, the master of herbs and healing. I am the lightning that cracks open your old ways of thinking. The gentle drip that wears away your stubbornness until you are shaped into something clear. If you wish to know me, you must first know yourself. Do you fear your depths, or do you trust that even the deepest water holds light if you learn to see? Do you resist change, or do you allow yourself to move, to flow, to dance with life as it shifts around you? I have been with your people since the first well was dug, since the first river crossing, since the first prayer cast upon a leaf to float away with the current. I have been with your ancestors when they fled into the forests to keep the old ways alive, when they poured libations in the morning dew, when they listened to the frogs speak at dusk. I am here now, as I have always been, waiting for you to remember that you, too, are water. Come sit by the river of your spirit, child. Listen, feel the current within you. I will teach you how to move with it, how to clear the blocks that keep you stagnant, how to hear the messages carried by every drop. I am Simbi, I am here. Let us begin. Chapter 2. The nature of water and spirit. Water is the first mirror. Long before your people polished glass, they bent over rivers, over still pools, and saw themselves. This is the first lesson. Water reveals, it shows you what you are, not what you pretend to be. You fear water because it can drown you, but you love it because it can cleanse you. You fear spirit for the same reason, and you love it for the same reason. Water and spirit are the same in many ways. You cannot hold either one tightly in your hand. For the moment you clutch, they slip through your fingers. You must learn to cup your hands gently, to hold the water without forcing it, to hold the spirit without demanding it. Water is patient. It wears down mountains, carving paths over generations. Do you have the patience to let your spirit shape your path over time, or are you demanding change before you are ready to hold it? Water is powerful. A flood can wash away what is not built well in your spirit. 2. There are floods. Grief that comes suddenly, rage that rises without warning, dreams that overwhelm you. You must learn to channel these floods, not fear them, but guide them so they clear away what no longer serves you. Water is soft. It nourishes the earth, quenches your thirst, soothes your tired skin. Spirit, too, nourishes. It soothes the weariness of your soul when you let it flow. When you do not dam it up with stubbornness, fear, or doubt. You see, child, many come to me asking for power, for knowledge, for protection, for magic, but they forget the foundation. The nature of water is to flow. If you wish to walk with spirit, you must be willing to flow, to change shape, to move around obstacles without losing your essence. I have seen many who come with rigid hearts, who wish to control everything, even the spirits. But you cannot control the river. You can learn to navigate it, to respect it, to listen to its sounds, to feel its moods. But you cannot force it to flow backward, to suit your impatience. Spirit is the same. When you open yourself to spirit, you are opening yourself to change. If you are not ready to be transformed, to let go of old ways, to let your edges soften and your channels clear, you are not ready for the power you seek. Stand by water. Let it speak to you. Feel the current around your ankles in a stream, the softness of rain on your skin, the weight of humidity in the air before a storm. These are the voices of spirit calling you to remember that you, too, are meant to flow. If you wish to learn the mysteries, you must first learn to be like water, clear, patient, strong, and soft, all at once. This is your first practice. Each day, give thanks for water. Drink it mindfully, blessing it before it enters you. Wash your hands and feel it clear your spirit. Stand in the rain if you can, letting it touch your crown and shoulders, cleansing you of doubt and fear. Pour a small libation for your ancestors, for the spirits, acknowledging the gift of water that connects all life. In doing this, you begin to learn the nature of water and spirit. You begin to learn me. Chapter 3. The path of knowledge. Knowledge is a river. 2. It winds, it bends, it deepens, and sometimes it disappears underground before rising again. You think knowledge is something you own, something you can put on a shelf and point to, but true knowledge is alive. It flows through you, shaping you, washing away your ignorance and pride if you let it. I am the keeper of paths, the guide into hidden places of the mind and spirit. I lead you into the forest where the leaves whisper secrets, where the herbs speak their names, where your ancestors walk beside you unseen. I guide you to the crossroads within your mind, where you must choose between the comfort of ignorance and the power of knowing. But hear me. Knowledge comes with responsibility. Many come asking for secrets, for the names of plants, for the words of power, for the signs in dreams. They wish to see spirits, to command them, to bend the world to their will. But I test them, as the river tests every stone in its bed, smoothing sharp edges, revealing cracks, exposing weaknesses. Before you ask for secrets, ask yourself, are you willing to be changed by what you learn? For knowledge will change you, and if you resist, you will break. True knowledge is not gossip about spirits, nor is it collecting names and rituals to impress others. True knowledge is a relationship with the spirits, with the earth, with your ancestors, with your own soul. The path of knowledge begins with humility. You do not come to the river demanding it change its course for you. You come ready to learn its flow. You come ready to sit and listen, to be taught, to receive without pride. It continues with practice. Knowledge is not just reading words or hearing teachings. It is doing, living, and applying what you learn. If I teach you how to cleanse with water, you must do it. If I teach you how to listen in dreams, you must prepare yourself to remember them, to write them down, to reflect on them. Knowledge is not always comforting. Sometimes, I will show you the truth about yourself, about your fears, your resentments, your hidden wounds. This, too, is knowledge, and you must be brave enough to see it. There are hidden places in the world. Places where the veil is thin, where you can hear the whispers of spirits, where the plants teach their medicine, where the wind carries messages. But these places are also within you. Your spirit has hidden rooms, locked doors, and dark corners. The path of knowledge is the key to these doors, the lantern in these dark corners. If you wish to learn, you must come to me with a clean heart. Offer water, speak your intention, and be ready to receive dreams, visions, or sudden moments of clarity. You will not always understand immediately, but trust that understanding will come, like water rising in a dry riverbed after rain. This is your practice for now. Each morning, greet the water you drink and ask for clarity. Each night, before sleep, speak aloud. Simbi, help me remember what I need to know. Keep a notebook beside your bed to record dreams, thoughts, and signs you receive. Do not dismiss small things. Sometimes, a leaf in your path, a sudden breeze, or a line you read may carry the message you seek. Knowledge is everywhere, but only those who are willing to see, hear, and practice will truly gain it. Follow the river, child, follow me. Let us continue deeper into the current, where the true mysteries begin. Chapter 4. Communication with spirits. You wish to speak to spirits, but have you learned how to listen? Most come to me with mouths full of requests, demands, complaints, and questions, but their hearts are too loud, their minds too cluttered, to hear the answers already flowing toward them. Spirit communication is not always words. It is a vibration, a stirring in your skin, a pull in your gut, a whisper in your dreams, a sign you pass on the street, the sudden scent of rain when there is no rain. It is the hush that falls over you when you are about to do something foolish, the nudge that tells you to turn left instead of right, the inexplicable certainty that you are not alone when you stand by running water. I am Simbi, the messenger, the bridge between worlds, the conduit between you and the spirits who love you and those who guide you. But if you wish to speak, you must learn the language of silence first. Prepare yourself. Cleanliness matters, for clutter repels clarity. If you wish to hear spirits, cleanse yourself and your space with water. A simple bowl of clean water placed on your altar, refreshed daily, can serve as a portal through which I and others can speak to you. Listen in stillness. Set aside time each day to sit quietly. It need not be hours. 10 minutes of quiet listening is worth more than an hour of frantic pleading. Light a white candle if you can, and a glass of water beside you, and simply breathe, focusing on your heart, on your breath, on the sound of water within you. Dreams are a doorway. Dreams are the most common way I speak to you. Before you sleep, speak aloud. Simbi, if there is a message for me, help me to receive it and remember. Keep water by your bed and a notebook to record what you see upon waking. Even color a word, a face are threads in the tapestry of spirit communication, signs and symbols. Spirits rarely speak in plain sentences. We speak in symbols. In nature, in animals crossing your path, in repeating numbers, in songs that come to you when you need them. If you see a snake, what does it mean to you? If the rain falls as you speak a prayer, what does it wash away? Learn to trust your intuition, for it is your spirit speaking back to us. Offerings and respect. You do not demand a spirit speak to you without respect. A small offering of water, a piece of fruit, a song sung with sincerity, your gratitude whispered. 2. The dawn. These are currencies in the realm of spirit. They open doors. They clear static from the line. Discernment. Not every voice is for you. Some spirits come with trickery or confusion if you are not clear within yourself. Always ask, is this message aligned with my highest good? If a message demands harm to yourself or others, it is not from your guides or ancestors. I will never lead you into harm's path for no reason. Consistency. A relationship with spirit is like tending a riverbank. It requires consistency, care, patience, and respect. Do not give up if you do not hear on the first day, or the 7th. Continue, I am always speaking. You must learn to adjust your hearing. Your practice now, each morning, refresh a glass or bowl of water on your altar or a clean surface, dedicating it to Simbi and your ancestors for clear communication. Spend at least 5 minutes in silence, listening, each day. Record your dreams and any signs or thoughts that stand out. Make a small offering each week to show gratitude, even if only a cup of fresh water poured on the earth. Before seeking messages, ask for protection and clarity. Simbi, guide me to hear only what is for my good and the good of those I serve. Chapter 5. The forest, the river, the rain. The spirits speak through nature, for nature is spirit made visible. The forest, the river, and the rain are not simply places or weather. They are teachers, mirrors, and gateways, if you learn to walk among them with respect. The forest of forest is a cathedral older than any temple built by human hands. The leaves whisper prayers you cannot hear with your ears alone. The trees teach you patience, how to stand rooted yet reach toward light. The forest teaches you how to listen deeply. When you walk into the forest, do not barge in with loud thoughts. Pause, greet the spirits of the place, the guardians of the land, the ancestors who may walk there still. You will feel the air shift, a hush fall, the awareness around you open. You will learn from the forest how every being has its role. The tree, the vine, the fallen log returning to earth. The ants, the bird calls, the fungus breaking down the old. You will learn that your spirit, too, has a place, a purpose, and a cycle. If you wish to hear me, take water into the forest, pour it at the base of a tree, and sit in silence. Breathe with the forest. Let its teachings move through you. The river is my moving altar. It teaches you the way of flow, the path of least resistance, that is not weakness, but wisdom. The river moves around rocks and trees, yet wears them down with time. It adapts, but it does not forget where it is going. Sit by the river, watch how the water moves, how it eddies, how it clears debris, how it reflects light. The river will teach you about your own emotions, your own energy. Are you stagnant? Are you flooding? Are you clear? Or are you clouded with silt? The river also teaches you about letting go. When you pour your troubles into water, you let them be carried away. Speak your fears, your burdens, your guilt into a small leaf and let it float downstream, knowing that you are releasing what no longer serves you. If you wish to hear me, bring offerings of cool water, fruit, or a small song sung softly by the river's edge. And listen, you will feel me there in the breeze, in the ripples, in the sudden hush. The rain is blessing, it is cleansing. It is a reminder that what you need will come when the time is right. Rain waters the seeds buried beneath the earth, just as Spirit waters the seeds of your prayers and intentions. When it rains, do not rush to hide unless you must. Step outside, lift your face, and let the drops touch your skin. Each drop is a small baptism, a washing away of what you no longer need. Speak your gratitude for the rain, for even in your dryness, it will come. The rain teaches you patience and surrender, reminding you that even when skies are gray, life is being renewed. You wish to hear me? Listen to the sound of rain on your window, on your roof, on the earth. Each rhythm is a message, a cleansing, a call to listen. Your practice now: go to a forest or green space, pour water and greet the spirits, then sit in silence, asking for guidance. Visit a river, stream, or even a fountain, and sit, quietly reflecting on what needs to flow in your life. When it rains, step outside if you can, letting it touch you while you thank the spirits for cleansing and blessings. Record any feelings, thoughts, or dreams that follow these moments of communion with nature. The forest, the river, and the rain are not separate from spirit. They are spirit. You are not separate from them either. Your body is earth, your blood is water, your breath is air, your spirit is fire. Learn from nature and you will learn from me. Chapter 6. The dangers of stagnation. Water that does not move becomes foul. It breeds sickness, gathers insects, and carries a stench that warns even animals to stay away. Your spirit is no different. Many who walk the spiritual path become stagnant without knowing it. They gather teachings, collect rituals, stack up books, yet their hearts and actions remain unchanged. They fear change, so they build dams inside themselves, blocking the natural current of their growth. They fear the unknown, so they cling to what is safe, allowing spiritual laziness to settle in. Like algae thickening on still water, stagnation can appear as depression, heaviness in the body, confusion in your mind, constant fatigue, and a sense of disconnection from your spirits. It can show up as anger. You cannot release, grief that festers instead of heals, or fear that paralyzes you from taking the next step. If you wish to walk with me, if you wish to walk with spirit, you must learn to keep your waters moving. Why? Movement matters. Water in motion cleans itself. Flow clears debris, prevents disease, and carries life wherever it goes. Your spirit, when in motion, clears emotional wounds, brings clarity to your mind, and allows spirit messages to reach you without obstruction. Movement can mean letting go of what no longer serves you, taking actions aligned with your intentions, speaking the truth you have been avoiding, changing your surroundings or patterns that keep you stuck. Physically moving your body to shift energy. When your spirit moves, your life moves. Recognizing stagnation, ask yourself, what am I holding onto that is rotting inside me? What fear is stopping me from flowing into the next stage of my growth? Where in my life am I refusing to change even when I know it is needed? What emotions am I refusing to feel, creating blockages in my spirit? The answers may be uncomfortable, but this discomfort is the first sign that movement is needed. Clearing stagnation. Just as water needs to flow, so does your spirit. Here is how you can begin. Water ritual. Take a spiritual bath with herbs like basil, rosemary, or mint. Pray over the water, asking me to clear your spirit of blockages. Then pour the water slowly over your head, visualizing stagnant energy flowing away. Movement. Dance, walk, or stretch your body with intention. Say aloud, I choose to flow. I choose to move. Cleansing your space. Clean your home, clear clutter, and wash your floors with spiritual water, water infused with Florida water, herbs, or your prayers. Speaking as you do so that you are removing stagnation, flowing words. Speak aloud what you have been holding in your heart, even if you are alone. Release your burdens into words and let them go. Release ritual. Write down what you need to let go of. Then safely burn the paper or bury it in the earth, pouring water over it while asking for release. Why stagnation returns? Stagnation returns when you become complacent or afraid. Growth will always require you to flow into discomfort. For that discomfort is the current pushing you into new parts of yourself. When you resist the call to change, you stop the flow. Remember, water can flow gently, or it can flood and destroy blockages violently if ignored. Spirit too can give you gentle nudges, but if you continue to resist, greater challenges may come to force you to move. Your practice now. Perform a water cleansing ritual within the next 3 days. Reflect on where you feel stuck in your life and write it down. Take one small action to create movement in that area. Offer water to me, asking for guidance to keep your spirit flowing. Child, you are water. Do not allow yourself to become a stagnant pool. Flow, move, and let the current within you guide you to your next becoming. Chapter 7. The current within you. Look to rivers, rain, and the sea to find me. But I tell you this, the current you seek is already inside you. From the moment your ancestors first drank from the earth's rivers, the water remembered them. That memory is in your blood, in your bones, in your breath. The flow of your blood, the rhythm of your heartbeat, the rise and fall of your breath, these are the currents of life. Carrying spirit within you. You search outside for spirit, but you are spirit. You search outside for power, but you are power. You search outside for me, but I am within, moving in every drop of water that makes your life possible. Living the current daily. To walk with me is to live in flow, to become adaptable, clear and strong, while remaining soft enough to bend with life's storms. It is to understand when to wait and when to move, when to yield and when to stand firm, like water pounding against rocks. 1. Breathe consciously. Your breath is your first current. Each day, pause to take slow, deep breaths, reminding yourself, I am alive, I am flowing. Let each breath be a prayer of gratitude for life. Point to drink water with intention. When you drink, pause, speak into your water, Simbi. Keep me clear, flowing, and protected. Let the water cleanse and align your spirit as it nourishes your body. Point 3. Flow. Emotionally allow yourself to feel your emotions without shame. Let tears flow when they need to. Let laughter rise when it comes. Let your anger teach you where boundaries are needed. Then release it so it does not stagnate inside you. For adaptability, water moves around obstacles without losing its essence. Practice flexibility in your thoughts and plans. When obstacles arise, ask yourself, how can I move around this without losing who I am? 5. Daily connection. Offer a small libation of water each morning, thanking your ancestors, thanking the spirits, and acknowledging the sacredness of water. This keeps your connection to the spiritual current alive. Signs of alignment with the current. 2. Will know you are flowing with your inner current. When you feel clarity where there was confusion, you notice synchronicities guiding your path. Your intuition becomes stronger and easier to trust. Emotional blockages begin to release naturally. You feel spiritually connected even during challenges. This does not mean you will not face difficulties, but you will find that you are no longer drowning in them. You will learn to swim, to float, to move forward with trust in your path. Your purpose in the flow of every river has a destination, whether it is the sea or nourishing the earth along its banks. Your spirit too has a purpose. Walking with me will help you remember why you came into this life, what your gifts are, and how to share them while staying protected and aligned. Your purpose may not be grand in the eyes of the world. It may be raising children with love, growing food, creating art, healing others, or simply living in a way that honors your ancestors. No current is too small when it is aligned with spirit. Your practice now, each morning, drink a glass of water with intention and gratitude. Breathe deeply and slowly for 5 minutes, focusing on your heartbeat and breath. Write down where you feel your life is flowing well and where you feel blocked. Perform a weekly water cleansing bath to align yourself with clarity and protection. Sit by water or meditate on water if you cannot go to it, asking Simbi, guide me to live in alignment with my current. Remember, I am not far from you, child. I am in the water you drink, the tears you cry, the sweat on your skin, the blood in your veins, the breath in your lungs. You are the river, you are the rain, you are the current, and I am with you in every flow. When you learn to live in this awareness, you walk in power, clarity, and peace, unafraid of change and trusting that, like water, you will always find your way. Chapter 8. Offerings and service. Many seek spirits when they need something. Protection, guidance, blessings. But the river does not flow only in one direction. If you wish to receive, you must also learn to give. Offerings and service are not payments to bribe spirits. They are acts of gratitude, respect, and alignment that keep your spiritual current clear and your relationship with us strong. They remind you that you are in a living relationship with spirit, with nature, and with your ancestors. Why offerings matter. When you give, you open your hands and your spirit to receive. When you pour water, light a candle, sing a song, or give your time in service, you align yourself with the flow of spirit. Offerings teach humility, gratitude, and consistency. Just as water must be replenished to remain clear, your spiritual connection must be nurtured to remain strong. Simple offerings to Simbi. Water, fresh, clean water is my favorite offering. Place a glass or bowl of water on your altar each morning, speaking gratitude as you do so. Refresh it daily. Fruits and clear liquids, coconut water, clear rum, or fresh fruits can be offered with gratitude. Candles, white, blue, or green candles can be lit, asking for clarity, protection, and guidance. Songs and prayers, sing, hum, or pray aloud with sincerity. I hear your words when they are spoken with a true heart. Nature offerings: pour water into the earth near a tree or river, or leave fruit beneath a tree, thanking the spirits of the land and your ancestors. Acts of kindness: helping others, cleaning your community, or caring for water sources are offerings of action that please me. Serving spirits through your life itself is an offering. When you live with integrity, honor your ancestors, and walk your path with courage, you are serving spirit. Service is not only ritual, it is your daily walk, keeping your word when you make promises, caring for your body and mind as a sacred vessel, helping others when you can, without expecting reward, living in alignment with your purpose, using your gifts to uplift your family and community, honoring water and nature by avoiding waste and pollution when you can. When you serve life, you serve spirit. Service keeps your path clear. When you neglect your spiritual practices, the connection can grow cloudy. You may feel lost, stagnant, or disconnected. Offerings and service restore the flow, reminding you that spirit is a living relationship, not a one-time transaction. Service does not require wealth. A simple cup of water, a heartfelt prayer, a song sung under the moon, a moment of stillness beside a river. These are powerful when done with sincerity. Your practice now. Choose one day each week to perform an intentional offering to me. A glass of water, a candle, a fruit, a song, or a prayer. Each morning, greet your water and thank it for its presence in your life. Ask yourself, how can I serve spirit through my actions today? And take one step toward it. Pour water outside with gratitude, acknowledging your connection to nature and spirit. Reflect on how your daily choices can become offerings. Your honesty, your kindness, your commitment to your spiritual path. Remember, offerings and service are not about fear or obligation. They are about relationship, gratitude, and respect. They keep your spirit flowing, your connection clear, and your path aligned. Just as the river feeds the land and the rain nourishes the earth, so too must you give back to the currents that sustain you. In doing so, you strengthen your bond with me, with your ancestors, and with your own spirit. Chapter 9. Final words from the Water Child. You have walked with me through these pages, sitting by the river of your spirit, feeling the current within you, learning to listen, to cleanse, to flow. You have learned that I am not far from you, for I am in every drop of water you drink, every tear you shed, every breath you take. Now I leave you with these final words. Remember your nature: you are water. You are meant to flow, to adapt, to cleanse, to nourish, to carve your path even through stone. Do not fear change, for change is the river's way. Stagnation is death to the spirit. Flow is life. When you feel stuck, return to water. Bathe, drink, listen to the rain, visit the river, pour libations. Let water remind you of who you are. Remain in relationship. Your connection to spirit, to your ancestors, to the earth, and to your purpose is a living current. Do not neglect it. Nurture it with offerings, gratitude, and service. Speak to me often. Speak to your ancestors. Speak to the spirits of the land you walk upon. Let your life be a prayer in motion, your actions an offering. Trust the messages I speak in dreams, in whispers, in signs along your path. Learn to trust your intuition. Learn to act on the guidance you receive. Knowledge without action is wasted water pooling in dry ground. Act, flow, move, stand in your power. Do not fear your gifts. Do not fear your calling. You came into this life with a purpose, and you are fully capable of fulfilling it. Just as water can be soft and nurturing, it can also be powerful enough to shape mountains. Know when to be gentle and know when to stand firm. A blessing for you: may the water within you remain clear and strong. May your spirit flow around obstacles with wisdom and grace. May your dreams carry messages of clarity and guidance. May your ancestors walk beside you as you walk your path. May you remember that you are never alone, for I am with you in every flow, and you are loved by the currents of spirit that have carried your people since the first dawn. Your challenge now: you have received these teachings. Now live them. Practice flowing in your daily life. Honor water with gratitude and offerings. Keep your connection with spirit active and clear. Serve your purpose boldly and without fear. When challenges come, do not panic. Remember water's lesson: there is always a way. There is always a path, even if it is unseen beneath the surface. Our journey continues, though these words end here. Our connection does not. I will walk with you if you choose to walk with me. You may call on me, Simbi, when you need guidance, clarity, or strength to keep flowing. Sit by water, pour your libations, speak your prayers. Continue to grow, to learn, to serve, and to live with your spirit in motion. I am Simbi, I am the current, and you, child of the water, are never alone.